Automations allow you to save time by automating the sending of templates based on specified events. Here are some key steps you should perform when creating a new automation. From your Automations page, navigate to the far right and click Add Automation button. You will immediately be taken to the Create Automation overlay. On the Create Automation overlay, you will first need to select the type of automation that you wish to create. The type of automation that you create will determine when your template will be sent. The first automation is Inquiry Created. An inquiry created trigger fires when a new inquiry is either imported into or created manually in your Toolkit account. This is ideal for situations where you accept booking inquiries and need to send a document before confirming the booking. Next is Booking Confirmed. A Booking Confirmed trigger fires when a booking has been confirmed manually in your Toolkit account or when an instant booking has been imported from a channel or website. This is ideal for situations where you need to send a document the moment a stay has been booked in your rental. Next, Invoice Created. An invoice created trigger fires when a new invoice has been created in your Toolkit account. This is ideal for situations where you need to send a document along with the creation of a new billing for a booked stay. Invoice Paid. An invoice paid trigger fires when a Toolkit invoice has been paid by a contact. This is ideal for situations where you need to send a document the moment the payment confirmation has been received. Before check-in. A before check-in trigger fires a specified amount of time before the check-in time of a booked stay in one of your rentals. This is ideal for situations where you need to send a document days or hours before a booking starts. An after check-in trigger fires a specified amount of time after the check-in of a booked stay in one of your rentals. This is ideal for situations where you need to send a document days or hours after a booking starts. Before checkout. A before checkout trigger fires a specified amount of time before the checkout time of a booked stay in one of your rentals. This is ideal for situations where you need to send a document days or hours before a booking ends. And finally, after checkout. An after checkout trigger fires a specified amount of time after the checkout time of a booked stay in one of your rentals. This is ideal for situations where you need to send a document days or hours after a booking ends. In our example, we have selected a Booking Confirmed trigger. Click the Next button when you're ready to proceed to the next step. Now that you have specified which type of trigger you wish to create, it is time to add automation conditions. Automation conditions add additional requirements for the automation to send the template. This allows you to have greater control over when your template will be sent to signers. The Add Condition button is located on the far right corner of the Automation Conditions table. Click here to open up your Create Condition model. Select a condition from the drop-down list and then edit the settings for that condition. For this example, we'll choose Early Check-in. Then the condition will be more than 1 hour. Click the Save button when you're ready to save the condition to the automation. You can see here that the new condition has been automatically added to the Automation Conditions list. Multiple conditions can be saved to an automation. There is a long list of automation conditions provided in the application. In our example, we have added an early check-in condition that will allow us to send a template if the check-in time on the booking is 1 or more hours earlier than the check-in time on the rental. Keep in mind that it is important to check that you are not adding conditions that conflict with each other or with the trigger type settings. For example, time-based automation conditions might not be appropriate for check-in and check-out trigger types. From here, click the Next button when you're ready to proceed to the next step. Your messaging workflow might require templates to be sent for bookings from certain channels. In order to control which booking the automation will fire for, you can specify the booking channel in the automation. Select the channel or channels from the drop-down list, and the automation will only fire when a booking is from a specified channel. In our example, we're going to select Agoda, Booking.com, and Expedia for the automation. This template will only be sent out for bookings made through these 3 channels. Click the Next button when you're ready to proceed to the next step. Your messaging workflow might only require templates to be sent out for bookings for certain rentals. In order to control which bookings the automation will fire for, You can also specify the booked rental in the automation. Select the rental or rentals from the drop-down list, and the automation will only fire when a booking is for a specified rental. In our example, we will select Nomi Home and Palms on the Bay for this automation. The template will only be sent out for bookings made for these two rentals. Click the Next button when you're ready to proceed to the next step. The next step is to select a template that will be sent when the automation fires. First, let's choose a template type. We have Send Contract, Send Printout, and Send Form. The type of template selected will determine which templates appear in the drop-down list. For this example, we'll be choosing Send Printout. Once you have specified the template type, you must select a template from the drop-down list. The template selector will only show templates in the drop-down list that are of the type specified. In our example, we have selected Tourist Attraction Map. Combined with the Booking Confirm trigger type and the Early Check-in automation condition, this will send a map of nearby attractions that can be visited while waiting to check in. When you're ready to proceed to the next step, click the Next button. The final step involves specifying who will receive the template when the automation fires. Depending on who the signers of the template are, this section might look different. There are three combinations of signers that can be used with automations: Contact Only, User Only, and Contact and User. Contact Only will be for templates with only one contact signer assigned. The contact checkbox will already be pre-selected in this section. With User Only, this will be for templates with only one user assigned. You will have to select a user from your account in the User selector. And finally, Contact and User. This will be for templates with one contact signer and one user signer assigned. The contact checkbox will already be selected in this section. And you will also have to select a user from your account in the User selector. In our example, we have selected the Signature Team user from our account as the user signer. The template will also be sent to the contact, and that field has been pre-selected. When you're finally finished editing the settings in this step, it's time to save your automation. Click the Save button to finish the wizard and save your template. And that's it. Creating automations is just one of the many exciting features with Signature.